Hello there. I'm back at Shireoaks Marina, and it's still Saturday the 3rd of May 2025, but it is now 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I've done two videos today, one at Shireoaks and one at Thorpe Salvin, so please go and watch those two videos first. But I thought I would come back and continue a walk down the canal and probably go back to the Shireoaks Church via the road. So let's get walking. Oh. So you can see we've got such a dramatic sky at the moment. Sun keeps going in and out, and it's absolutely stunning when it's fully out. You can see already we've got fields of buttercup contrasting, the yellow contrasting with the white of the hawthorn. I try not to go orange tip butterfly there. I try not to pick favourite seasons, but because they're all kind of special in their own way. But in spring there's such an exuberance of life and, you know, colour and vibrancy. Okay, just in the hedgerows here, just what they call it, four-leaf clover is coming out. So yes, I'm going to walk along the canal. I know we've already seen this bit on the first video that I did, but I kind of stopped here and turned back. But I'm going to carry on to the edge of Shireoaks and then walk back into the village. I hope you've enjoyed my other two videos today. Really has been an absolutely gorgeous day, despite the fact that the sun's been, you know, coming out, going in, coming out, going in around dinner time, around lunchtime. That does mean that while you're walking, you're not getting too hot. So there's quite a few sets of locks here. I do love that kind of fusty smell. It's not particularly aromatic. It's not, you know, something you would never wear as an aftershave or a perfume, but it's got a certain, you know, je ne sais quoi about it. And that's enough of my German for the day. Look at that lovely reflection. Just look at that. And we've got this sign. National Cycle Network. So this is part of the National Cycle Network. 19 miles to Sheffield, 2 miles to Worksop. So how would you like a little patio right on the canal there? Just look at that. And then a garden with the overspill just going past. Absolutely delightful. Bit deep, don't want to get too close to the edge. And don't know if you can see us playing up there. There is an aerodrome around here. I think it's called Shireoaks Aerodrome. It's just thumbnail after thumbnail after thumbnail. Just checked on the weather forecast for the next 5 days. It's going to get a little bit cloudier tomorrow. Might be cloudy tomorrow and Monday for most of the day. Cooler still with a northerly wind, but no rain. And after Monday, warming up again with lots of sunshine. No rain on the horizon. So it is actually beginning to look a little bit serious now as we head into early summer potentially with little to no rain. So let's just zoom in. There we go. A couple of boaters there, moored up. But I'm going up here. Yes, I think I'll go this way. Oh, not sure I can get out actually. Oh yes I can. Just here. So this memorial to the colliery and the miners that used to work here is the start of Shireoaks. So I'll just zoom in a little bit more so that hopefully you can read that. Dedicated to the workforce of Shireoaks Colliery so it was closed 1990. And really that's all that's left of the pit, which I think this was the main road to the pit. I think the pit used to be up there, but now it's a kind of woodland area. That's the main road for people who are more up in the marina that we started from. So this is the main road into Shireoaks and out to Worksop. Just a bit too much sky there. You can see the abundance of hawthorn there. It's just wonderful. And then we're just above the canal now. Stop there. that way back to the church. We'll just look back down the canal there. Looking out towards Worksop. Lovely. Oh, the scent of that hawthorn. Oh, it's just spring. Shouts spring to me. And we've got a kind of caravan park down there. And some apples as well there. Hawthorn and an apple tree there. If I can get over the other side of the road. While there's nothing coming. Stand in the middle of the road. And look back up the canal there. You can see the church there. That's a thumbnail, or I've seen one. Absolutely delightful. So let's walk back to the church along here. As I said, it's a little bit suburban, but there are some really nice buildings just a little bit further on, which I thought are worth filming. And even some of the more modern ones are a little bit different to your normal boxy modern buildings. What we call barrack boxes over here. I think Americans have the term cookie cutter houses. This should be on wide angle now. Now the sun's coming out again for a while. Too much sky in your picture, it can make your foreground go a little bit too dark. Although the contrast resolution is really good on this camera. But if you don't get too much sky in. Hello, Mrs. Blackbird. Oh, the pink valerian's out early. Lovely, them. Beautiful. And you got the old mill, that looks like a converted mill there. Cross back over again. And then take it off the wide angle. Honeysuckle's out as well. Oh yes, I can smell that. Honeysuckle there, beautiful. Bulls in the field. Look at them big fellas. Hey. Let's have a look back to where we've come from. And where we're going to. So you might remember this now from the first video that we did this morning. Millbrook, I think this is where I stopped and turned round. But as it's later on in the day and the sun's moved round, it's a whole different lighting effect. And there's the little post box again, but now it's all in shade. Little bus stop post box area, all in shade. But in the first video I didn't really get a proper close-up of this photo here, so I'll do it again for you. From 1900, when the church, which it hasn't now, had a spire on it. So obviously that came down at some point, maybe in some storm. Yeah. And then, if you remember, if you see my first video, I went in there this morning, but I'll go back along here. And finish at the War Memorial. There's a lovely little garden there, but I didn't film this properly this morning, so you might be able to see some names there. I'm not sure if they go, no they don't go all the way around, so I'll just zoom in. Hopefully you can read some names. You pause. (1914 to 1918) and 1939 to 1945 there. So from Shireoaks in Nottinghamshire, I hope you've enjoyed me on this second walk from this village today, and I'll say bye for now. Bye for now.